Okay, so tell me if this sounds familiar. You're in the middle of designing a perfect thumbnail when you remember this amazing font you saw the other day. So you jump on the internet to download it, you're scrolling through, you can't remember what it was called or quite what it looked like, but you know it would be perfect. So you're scrolling through, and just as you're about to find the right font, then a YouTube notification pops up and you think, oh, actually that's my favourite YouTuber, I'll pop on there and have a bit of a watch. Suddenly it's 3 AM and you haven't created your thumbnail, you've forgotten what font you're after anyway, and then you're deep into a rabbit hole of Googling whether there are actually aliens on Area 51. Welcome to Popcorn Brain. So, Popcorn Brain. It's a term coined by David Levy in 2011. Basically, it's when your thoughts jump around your brain like kernels of popcorn in a tin. They all keep going off, popping off here and there, so many different ones, and in the end it's ready to explode, and there's so many thoughts in there that you can't concentrate on one because you were ready to burst with so many different ideas. That's Popcorn Brain, because you just can't focus on one thing. As a creative, I deal with it all the time. My wife Katie, same story. One time we decided to order a takeaway, and Katie pulls out a phone to place an order, and then 20 minutes later she's busy googling microbiomes, adding glitter to her Amazon cart. Meanwhile, I'm still hungry. Sound familiar? Thought so. Here's the thing. As creatives, we thrive on inspiration, but sometimes inspiration spirals out of control. For me, it goes something like this. You're planning or designing a video, you think of it and you think, hey, maybe I should redesign my website while I'm at it. And then you think of the cool new editing technique that you saw on YouTube the other day, maybe even a new app. And before I know it, I've forgotten the original idea, I've started 5 more, and I'll probably never finish any of them. And Katie's the same. So I'm going to bring Katie in for this minute, so come on in from your side of the studio.
Hello! Hi everybody! Popcorn Brain. Hey! I thought we'd invented that.
I know, I did. I'm quite disappointed that David Levy came up with it.
I'm sure we thought of it before then.
Well, he Googled it.
I am sure we thought of that before then. We've always had Popcorn Brain. I'm terrible. I can be sitting down, ready. See, I've just done it there. There was a cat. I could see a cat. I can sit there ready to start making a brooch or a necklace or something, and then all of a sudden I think, right, I'm going to choose the colour for this. So I go, choose a colour. Oh, that's a new colour. I can't remember using that one. Oh, and that one would go really well with that one. Oh yeah, and that one would go really well with that one. And before you know it, I haven't made the brooch, but I have made 15 pairs of earrings and a really interesting pendant or something else completely. And then I'll think, I'll just have a little quick Google to see where I got this from, this glitter colour. Oh, I think I'll get another glitter colour. Oh, what's that? Shoes. Oh, they're nice. Oh, what's that interesting thing? Oh, I wonder what colour's trending right now. Right, I'll have a look at the colours that are trending now. Meanwhile, forget the brooch, which was an actual custom order, and then I have to start all over again. And then the whole Popcorn Brain process starts all over again. It's terrible. It happens to us far too often, doesn't it?
That's why it suddenly becomes 12 o'clock at night in here, and we think, actually, we need to go to bed.
We need to go to bed.
And we haven't achieved what we're supposed to do.
Not at all.
Luckily, we're both identical. We both do exactly the same.
Absolutely.
So we catch each other on.
Yeah.
So, what can you do to cope with Popcorn Brain?
Manage.
That's
some
the
might
word.
say.
There we go. Actually, I couldn't think of it. Anyway, thanks for that bit.
Okay,
I'll carry on without
Thanks,
it.
everybody.
Because then I can make my mistakes by myself.
I'm just going to go and Popcorn Brain over here. I'm making some earrings at the moment.
And if you hear sniggering, it's Katie sniggering at me making mistakes. So what can you do? Here are some techniques that I've used to not deal with it, but cope with Popcorn Brain. Boost focus with a routine. Set specific times for specific tasks. I've set some time this morning to get this video done. It's actually taken a lot longer than I thought. But turn off notifications, turn off anything. Make sure you've got no distractions. One advantage of recording this on my phone is my phone screen's facing away from me, so I'm not getting any notifications or things popping up on there to distract me. Second, know your limits. I googled it and apparently I loosely use the Pomodoro technique. It's 25 minutes of focus, 5 minutes of a break, 25 minutes of focus, 5 minutes of a break, and then 25 minutes of focus and a larger break, and then back to the start. It's a lifesaver. And lastly, park your ideas. Use a notebook, use your notes app on your phone. Jot the ideas down so you can focus on the task at hand and come back to the ideas that you just had. My notes app on my phone's full of so many ideas that I may never come back to, but at least they're written down and at least they know that they exist. Have you ever had a genius idea at 2 a.m. in the morning and then you wake up when you're actually supposed to get up and all you can remember is that it was a genius idea and you completely can't remember what it was? It's extra frustrating. Write it down. Just make a quick note of it and then you know you've got it in the morning. Also, set boundaries with technology. Your phone's your best friend and your worst enemy. It's, as Katie's already said, she gets completely distracted by a phone when she's trying to do one thing and then you get squirreled off into another one and then lots of little more ideas, more popcorns going off for different ideas. I'm not saying put your phone in another room like some people do, but I put my phone on its charger or Katie puts her phone on and starts playing music. So it's there, but you're not actually physically using it and you can refer to it, but that temptation to pick it up all the time is gone. Or try a mini digital detox. I recently got into Tai Chi. I really need to do it more because I found it amazing for calming my mind and clearing my head. And then I can concentrate on the task at hand after that. And prioritise your well-being. At the end of the day, it's about taking care of yourself. Focus on one thing at a time and don't beat yourself up about unfinished tasks. Progress is progress, even small wins matter. Take this video for example. It's taken so much effort to record this. It's had so many popcorn brain moments while working on it. Breaking it down to small manageable steps, script, filming, editing, hopefully got me here at the end of the day. So do you have popcorn brain? Let me know in the comments below and let me know any techniques you've got for dealing with it. And before you jump to the next video, hit the old like and subscribe, that'd be most appreciated. And then maybe order that dinner that we started talking about at the start of this video. And do aliens eat popcorn? And remember, not every idea needs to pop at once. One step at a time, and you'll get there. Thanks for watching. And on a side note, this is about the 5th time of recording all of this. I got all the way through it about an hour ago, and then realised that I'd given Katie a kiss before the video, and I had lipstick on. So we had to record the whole blooming thing again. Dear me. Anyway, we got there. And some popcorn.